Well, on Israel's northern border, the army says it shelled a Lebanese army observation post, saying it was responding to a suspected armed infiltration. The military said there was an explosion at a military fence. It told nearby residents to take shelter in their homes. The CBC's Rebecca Collard is following this angle of the story for us from Beirut. She joins us now. Rebecca, there was a journalist killed on the border. What do we know about what happened?
Yeah, Natalie, so there was a group of journalists, 6 of them actually, from Al Jazeera, Reuters, and AFP, that's the French news agency. It was late afternoon yesterday when they were hit by what Reuters has said was fire that came from the Israeli side. Now, we really don't know a lot of details. What we do know is that these journalists were very clearly marked. There are social media posts from these journalists in just the hours leading up to this attack, where you can see they're wearing press vests. They are all standing together with their cameras. And this is something that that journalists often do in a conflict zone like this, Natalie, so that it's very clear to all the warring parties that this is a group of journalists not to be targeted. Now, the accusation here is that Israel deliberately targeted these journalists. Now, Lebanon is calling for an investigation. There are still so many details that aren't known, and hopefully, if the UN does investigate this, we will have a better idea of exactly what happened. But I just want to tell you, Natalie, I'm standing here in front of this hospital in Beirut right now because me, like a lot of journalists who knew Issam Abdallah, now he was the Reuters journalist that was killed yesterday. A lot of us were heading to his funeral in his village south of Beirut when we got a frantic call saying that one of the other journalists, Christina Assi, who was very badly injured yesterday, is in surgery here inside this hospital behind me and desperately needed blood. So a lot of us turned around and came back here to donate blood for the surgery and for the other journalists that are injured. So that just gives you a bit of an idea also, Natalie, if there is war in this country, the fact that already the blood supplies are so low, it can give you an idea of the humanitarian catastrophe if anything really does escalate on that border.